Let German boys and girls, and it's about time for another One Piece dev battle because I haven't done one in such a very long time, and we are doing a dev battle on two of a very popular character, and that's been Sanji, Invincible Sanji from Sword Pirates, and so a Story member is going to face a Beast Pirate member, and King being the right hand man to Kaido, and Sanji being the left hand man to Luffy, one of the wings to the Story Hat. And this is basically like a what if. What if Sanji to face King? Could Sanji beat King? Like other than Zoro? Like if Sanji and Zoro have the swap partners, could Sanji like get the job done? And that's gonna be the story of this video. What if Sanji and Zoro, the swap partners, at the war arc against Luffy and the Kaido piece? Could Sanji do it? Now let's analyze their weapon skills, their everything to see what we want between a One Piece dev battle. Let's start off with Smoke Sanji. So Sanji is a decent hockey user. He has Operation Hockey and he has Almond Hockey, but his Operation Hockey is where it stands out, and because Sanji is very good with his Operation Hockey, he either uses Operation Hockey to cancel and to dodge Katakuri's future sight and to dodge his attack. And Katakuri can see 3 to 4 seconds in the future. He's probably one of the best future sight hockey user, but that's the advanced version of the Operation Hockey. But Sanji didn't have future sight, and having the normal Operation Hockey, he could see and react to Katakuri future sight and dodging the attack by sensing the outcomes of it. And that's what I did see, and that's what I did think happened, and that's my opinion of what happened in that scene. If you guys have a problem with it, I don't care. It's my problem. It's my video. It's my button. But anyways, so that happened with Sanji and Katakuri. And his armor is average. Like, there's nothing special. He doesn't have Rio, the advanced version. He doesn't have Conqueror's Hockey. So his hockey game is average. But where his strength is with his hockey might be decent. But Sanji's strength is not with his hockey. It's decent. His hockey skills is decent. But Sanji's strength comes with his awakening of his body and waking the X-ray body, whatever you want to say it. Because when George was experimenting with his kid, that make him into a superhuman. Sanji was, they at the time Sanji superhuman didn't kick in, and they just thought this guy's a very weak person and he doesn't have the superhuman virus, or he's not superhuman. Until one happened, Sanji did awaken his body, he did awaken his X-ray, he did awaken his abilities of a superhuman. So what I mean by that, his speed that increased by a lot, his attack, his power that increased by a lot, his reaction increased by a lot. Everything about Sanji that increased by a lot. And so Sanji to kick harder, pose, he's more powerful, he's more faster, could be more smarter actually, better durability, better endurance. So everything when it comes to his physical side of his fighting style increased body by a lot. So Sanji is a beast, not obese, he's a beast, because Sanji did literally no death to murder Queen when he awakened his body. He did kick Queen so hard, Queen went flying out of the island. Queen went fly. Sanji say bye, and then Sanji just won mid-death, honestly. And the reason why I say it because Queen literally didn't even scratch Sanji, and even after the Queen fight, we see Sanji the pass out. Then we see he's like not even like a bad position, but he does have a little bit of a scratch. But that happened. I think that happened before he did awaken his awakened body, because before he awakened his body, Queen and Sanji was going for leg, kick for kick, headbutt for headbutt, no hands for hands. Like, it was at the time, it was an equal fight between Queen and Sanji, but then Queen the slowly get the better of Sanji. Then when Sanji the awakened his body, Sanji the mid to low diff Queen, and Queen went flying. Sanji said bye bye. So that was the story, and that's why I think Sanji the got look a little bit bad shape, because Queen was beating Sanji at the start, but when he awakened his body, then yeah, no problem. And when Queen went to attack Sanji didn't use almond hockey. When Queen went to cut Sanji's head off, that blade of Queen went bye bye. He couldn't cut Sanji with a free shot without Sanji using almond hockey. So now imagine if Sanji used almond hockey when he's kicking you. Now just imagine how hard his body pose is, that a steel cannot even cut him. A steel can't even cut him, and with Queen probably used almond hockey with that sword, and he didn't even cut Sanji. Sanji was calm. Sanji was relaxing. Now imagine if he kicked you with almond hockey on top of his hard body pose. Then the same thing happened at Egghead Island when a shark went to go attack Sanji. Sanji eat that attack like he said, hum, I eat that every day, son. Sanji took that like he ate that like in the morning breakfast. He ate that. And a shark was shocked. Then Sanji later not beating a shark, but putting putting his feet on a shark. Then later Sanji went to Sanji did dodge attack from Kizaru, and in my head Kizaru is light speed because he ate the light fruit. He's light speed, and Sanji to react to that light speed, dodging it like nothing or blocking it. They need to fight against. Also, that's a big feat. The fact that he dodged a laser beam from Kizaru shows how fast Sanji really is, or how quick he can react to stuff. Then later, Sanji was fighting against the 5 others and fighting against Saint Ethan. And we are saying Saint Ethan is the strongest elder, just behind Saint Colin. Spoiler. But Saint Ethan, the class with Sanji, and even Sanji has to kick Saint Ethan during Egghead Island. So Sanji took and loaded a commander free level of Queen. Queen was commander free, and Sanji's the low to mid free, taking attack like nothing, and later doing the same thing to a shock, then dodging attack from Kizaru, then putting his feet on Saint Ethan. So you must give Sanji some respect. Now it's time to look at Rob Lucy. Now King may not have as much as a feat, and I will be a little bit more shorter because I believe I did make a dev battle on King, and this is the first time Sanji have been on the One Piece dev battle, so I'm gonna be quite short with King because you can take my other One Piece dev battle if you want to see more feats from King, because I think I have to make a video King face Rob Lucy, so there's the video. But anyways, so in the video of King, I just say King have two types of hockey, almond hockey and obvious hockey and almond hockey, and we seen that King is not very diverse with it. He doesn't have the evolved version, he doesn't have the advanced form of both of the hockey. He does not, sadly, and that might favor a little bit to Sanji. But the thing is about King, his race is very powerful and very defense race. His race have a lot of durability, and with that might favor King a little bit, because if we look at the things, King race is very durable, but the thing is they can also be fast at the same time. They are very speedy and very defense, very durable race, but the thing is their defense gets stronger when the fire is on, but when the fire is off at the back, then they are more faster, but then they are more durable. So that's going to be a problem, because Sanji is a very smart fighter. But let's go to King's feat. So his feat was he was keeping up with Zoro, he was having a 1v1 against Zoro. He was holding his own. He was pushing and taking Zoro to his limit with his body, and as a swordman, Kin is too tough as hierarchy, and he is the right hand man to Kaido. So Kin should be very powerful because Kaido is one of the most powerful creatures in One Piece. He's very powerful, and being the right hand man to Kaido, you have to be powerful. And his Devil Fruit, he is not a mythical creature. What is it? But there's a certain word for like the type of Devil Fruit that Kin have. Is not a mythical fruit, but still he's a joint type Devil Fruit user, and he's typically a joint type user. They are already very durable, very strong, very fast, everything. Every physical things will be boosted up by a lot. So when you eat a joint type fruit, any joint type fruit, you will be very strong, very powerful to begin with, and then you must add up and then add with his race. Kin is a very durable person, a very powerful person. So now, yeah, I know this is quite short word for Kin, but it's not really a lot. He had to fight against Zoro, he had to fight against Marco, and Marco did class and did fight with 3 other animals in the Marineford, and King was keeping up with that Marco, the same Marco that was reacting to Kizaru's speed and was kicking Akizi around and clashing with Kizaru. So that's a feat. Also, plus Marco was so confident at him that he had to start a war, the payback war against Blackbeard, and Marco the new Blackbeard had 2 Devil Fruit, and one of them being Whitebeard's Devil Fruit, and Marco being a part of Whitebeard's crew for so long, you'd think, and Marco should know a lot of stuff with the Devil Fruit and how powerful the Devil Fruit could be. And plus, Blackbeard was a Yonko level at the time. I think Blackbeard just became a Yonko, and Marco had so much confidence that he could fight against Tish, against Blackbeard. But even though he lose, but he had the confidence to fight against Blackbeard. So that's must speak like facts from Marco, and the fact that Kin could clash and was actually winning against Marco. But the thing is, King had Queen by his side, but still King was keeping up with Marco, putting his hands on Marco. Then also at Wano, Sanji and Queen did clash sometimes, and King always got the better of it, but that was before Sanji did awaken his body. So now it's time to see between all these 2 great feats. Now it's time to see who would win between Sanji and King. Now if you go for bar with King and Sanji, the hockey is kinda on the same level, kinda lacking. When it comes to speed, I would give it to Sanji, even though when King's like fire on his back or off and he's much more faster, I think Sanji would still be able to keep up with King. And the reason is because when Queen and Sanji was fighting, and when Sanji awakened his body, Sanji moved so fast that Queen couldn't even, he didn't even realize where was Sanji. He couldn't keep up with Sanji. He did disappear in Queen's eyes, and Queen is a 3rd commander level fighter of Kaido's crew, so you know he gotta be tough. And the fact that literally Sanji the Blitz Queen multiple times says a lot. And so I'll give the speed, Sanji's strength, I'll give it to King, his race, and having a mythical, not a mythical, but having joint type fruit on top of it will give to King. When it comes to the durability, I'll give it to King, same reason. But the thing is, with his durability, I believe Sanji is a smarter fighter than Zoro at, realizing some stuff. I think Sanji is a little bit smarter at fighting with his IQ, but when it comes to swordman IQ, Zoro is smarter. But Sanji is a smart fighter. He's a very smart fighter, and you probably think Sanji would realize King's fire on his back when he go off. He's much more quicker but less durability. But when the fire's on, it's like literally impossible to hurt him, because even Zoro was having a hard time cutting through him, and it was basically impossible for Zoro to cut King. So you think Sanji would notice all of this stuff, but to tell you to tell you the truth, who I think is going to win, of talking of all the feats and looking at everything, do I think Sanji can beat Queen? And the answer is no. I can't see Sanji beating a first commander of Kaido's crew. So I'll give it to King, because I think even with Sanji knowing the fire thing, I think Sanji endurance will run out, because we know King have a good endurance from fighting Marco straight into fighting Zoro for a long time. And after Sanji defeat Queen, Sanji to pass out, so that doesn't tell me that Sanji got a good endurance. So I'll give the endurance to King, because I don't think Sanji could quickly blitz and one-shot King, and I think King can outlast Sanji's stamina. So that's the video. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys subscribe. Goodbye. Love, peace, like, comment. Love you guys. Mwah. Goodbye.